What up, Fantasy Ghost? Commissioner Rhino here. Hopefully everybody's doing good, man. We got a good show, fire show coming up, but I just want to give my condolences to Marshawn Nealon and his family. It's mental health and depression is something that needs to be talked about and looked into. It's easy to smile and be depressed. So, man, if any of you guys ever need to talk to somebody, write down our email and email us, and we'll help you through. If not, then reach out to somebody. Let's get with the show then. Okay, well, we're almost at this show. What up, West Up? I am going Sutton over Rome. I'm not sure. It seems like DJ Moore is taking over the one spot for Rome now. So yeah, I'm going Sutton, especially against the Raiders defense, man. Him and the rest of the boys are going to eat pretty good tonight. What's up, Animal?
What's up, Rhino? How are you?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. How's the family?
Me and the dog are doing good, man. Family's doing good. Been a busy week and stuff. How you doing?
Yeah, chilling. Just been busy myself, school and whatnot. I got your pictures, by the way. I'm ready to go. I already see some guys I like, so that's perfect.
So what are you studying for?
I am just trying to become a data scientist.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm very busy, but that's where I get a lot of the information from, anyways. So.
All right, let's hit Lucius dog up. What up, Goats? And please, if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. For tonight, half PPR need to sit one, Dobbins or Genty. I'm an underdog in the matchup. Thanks. I'm gonna probably sit Genty.
I probably start Genty. I'd probably start Genty.
Against the Raiders against the Broncos defense.
Yeah. I mean, Genty, I feel like you can. I mean, we're different though because you don't really like Genty, but I do. So it's like.
No, I do like Genty. Why do you say? Wait.
No, you don't like the offense. The offense is what you don't like.
I don't like the offense. No.
Yeah, the offense. Yeah.
And plus the going against the Broncos defense, I think it's a better matchup for Dobbins against. I mean, ETN just ran for 100 and something yards, and the only downside for Dobbins is the fact that he doesn't get in the end zone, and maybe that's the upside to Genty. That he does. Genty could run for 75 yards and have 2 touchdowns, where Dobbins can run for 125 yards and no touchdowns. So
yeah. Also, though, Genty gets a lot of the receiving work now, especially with Myers gone. They don't really mind passing to Genty. I've noticed. This is the first game with Myers gone, but even before then, they haven't minded. They don't mind passing the ball to Genty yet.
No, I think the Raiders are going to come out with a 12 personnel set with Michael Myers and Bowers.
Yeah, they have been. That's what they did last week, and then
yeah. So
they did very good with that.
All right, let's go. All right, what's this question? White, Hall, Jones, Mason, Mongai, or Debo full PPR flex 1. I'm not flexing Mason.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Not flexing Debo.
I'm assuming that's Breece Hall. You can't really bench Breeze.
No. I think I'd go Breece Hall. Breece Hall or White are your 2 best options. Me, White might be your best option because Bucky Irvin is out.
And we're assuming Swift plays, right? If we're
Swift is full participant. I saw that on info notification. So Swift will be playing, but Mongai is still probably a good play.
Yeah, in general. Yeah.
In general, yeah. All right. So let's go. Talk to me, man. There's some. I was looking at Fantasy Pros earlier today, looking at the matchups and stuff. And there's some pretty good matchups, I think. And the one matchup I think that stood out the most to me that I thought about, especially after the trades this week, was Junkins against the Jets. What do you think?
Yeah. The Jets are like bottom 10 as far as just a rushing defense. So I definitely like it. He's gotten 24 carries like in 3 of the last 4 games. So he's really the bell cow. I do think if you're going to be a bell cow against the bottom 10 rush defense, he's probably a must start.
Yeah, and he is a full participant in practice.
Yeah, he was questionable, huh? Like last.
Yeah, he had the AC joint sprain.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was they said coming out of the bye week he'd be fine.
Yeah.
I like Junkins is probably my favorite play. I mean, Gibbs is my favorite play against Washington.
Makes sense. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, Judkins, especially without Quentin, as you said, the Quentin Williams gone and Sauce gone, it definitely is going to open some holes as well.
Let's see what the difference is in money for Quentin Junkins and Gibbs. I think Gibbs is going to have a rebound game because that crap he put up freaking last week.
Yeah, man.
8,800.
The offense is so good. You can't,
All right. So,
8,000.
which one do you like better and why? Junkins or Gibbs? Just for the start for RB1.
I would say.
Or is there another running back that you like better than those two?
No, I can definitely, because the thing is, I mean, the Browns could very well defeat the Jets. So I feel like I feel like if they do, then Judkins should be a huge piece to that. So I can definitely see Judkins for sure. I'd probably take him.
Mel, you played to win the game, my friend. Yes, I did. Still Musgrave. 3 out of the 4 leagues were in against you. If you want him, come get him. It's that easy. If you want him, come get him.
It's a really good pickup.
Yeah. Harvey, McMillan, or Mungai? Well, can Harvey pull off something with just 11 to 15 touches, where McMillan is getting targets and stuff, and he's playing against New Orleans?
Yeah, it seems that Harvey's been a little too explosive. It's not really going to sustain itself. They only get like 8 touches a game, but you're getting like touchdowns on touchdowns. It's like, okay, it's good for like a story, but like long-term wise, probably not the best sustainability. I'd probably go McMillan.
No, I mean, Ingram is, I said it's one of the shorts. This is the Ingram and Kamara thing. When Kamara was a rookie, he was getting looks, but he wasn't getting that many looks, not until the year after or towards the end of the season. So I think I'll go McMillan.
Yeah, the Panthers offense, they're running a lot of plays, and they're getting a lot of time of possession. I really like that as far as his fantasy in general.
All right, so let's go Junkins. And then, let's go quarterback. I like May Herbert. Allen would be the top one, but that's going about. It's not too bad.
What's the pricing? Oh, okay.
So May Herbert, Allen. I love Dart against the Bears. I like Caleb Williams against the Giants. I like Jared Goff, and I like Darnold too.
How about Stafford?
Yes, of course I love Stafford, but okay. The Niners played the Rams tough, so I don't know. The game could be 21-17. It could be more rushing touchdowns. Yeah, there's a lot of upside to Stafford because he's on a tear right now, but because of how the 49ers play against the Rams, I like it, but Drake May versus the Buccaneers or even Baker Mayfield. We could A nice little stack might be Baker Mayfield and Ibuka.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's do that.
I like that.
And then see Alan Goat. Hope you all do. Hope you're good. If you haven't, please like and subscribe to our channel. We'll be back tomorrow night and Saturday for start and sit questions and live device and trade device. Where we are here to serve you all, man. Need 2 quarterbacks to start Superflex: Penix, Brissett, JJ, or Mac/Purdy. Damn. Okay, I'm going JJ.
I think Brissett's going to be for Brissett. He's been very good. He's getting 2 touchdowns every game.
Yeah. And the thing, I like Penix, but there's the overseas thing, and how's that going to look? You know, not every team's going to look like the Rams going overseas.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so and the Mac and Purdy thing. Okay, so Mac was a full participant, but he's dealing with two knee issues right now, where Purdy was limited with his toe. So, I think I'd go JJ and Bassett.
Definitely.
All right, let's go. What up, brother? Full PPR team is Nix, A-Chain, Rico. Rico, Adam, Sutton, Flex is Junkins, bench is Vidal, Rome, and everyone else is hurt. Any change? No, I don't see any. I wouldn't change anything. Not at all. All right, so
I think we could probably do a bring back in that same game. Demario Douglas with. I'm assuming Keyshawn Boutte might not play. If he doesn't, Demario looked very good.
He hasn't practiced.
He hasn't practiced. Yeah.
Yeah. So I like that.
Bob Douglas. Yeah, I do like him a lot.
Yeah, because he had 100 yards receiving last week.
Yeah.
So we could do that. Then defense. Let's go defense after this receiver, and then flex, and we'll go see where we're at.
Sure.
Low key, I kind of like Carolina against New Orleans. I always like to play a defense going against a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
I also like Detroit against Washington. What defenses do you like? Do you think have the best?
Yeah, I was thinking
get points.
I was definitely thinking probably Detroit is probably going to be the best option. That's probably, even though they're on the road, that's the only caveat. But Commanders without Jaden Daniels, I mean, I'm willing to.
Yeah, and Panthers are playing at home.
That's also true. I guess it depends on the price, maybe.
Yeah, 3,800 for Panthers and 4,100 for Detroit. I'll move up. I'll do the Detroit for what, $300 or $500 more? Yeah.
We'll still have a lot because we had Demario Douglas. It's not too expensive.
Yes. Let's see where we're at now. 65. All right. So did you get Demario Douglas? All right. This second running back. What about like Swift or Mungai, or is there another one they can think of? I mean, I like Rico too, but Rico's probably costly.
I guess we can see. Rico just passed. I'll have to see the prices really quick because there are a couple of good options.
Yeah. Oh shit! So we're looking 67.50. We're doing good here. Let's see. All right.
I will say, if you want to go receiver real quick, you did say you like Dart. I do really like Wan'Dale Robinson.
I like Wan'Dale Robinson.
I do. What do you think about that?
I do, but I also like Marvin Sanderson Jr.
That's also I like that too. Yeah.
Addison. I really like Addison. Going against Baltimore. Devontae Smith. Adams.
Yeah. Smith is always going to be a good play. I guess if you can maybe, depending on the price, obviously, but I'll look into the running back right now. Let's see.
And then, let's see. Oh, okay. Another team full PPR: Junkins, Genty, Puka, Ibuka, flexes Rome, benches is Jones and Keenan. That's available this week. Any changes? I would probably take personally. I'd probably take Rome out of the flex and probably put Aaron Jones or Keenan in there. I don't know what's going on with Rome. He's like I said, it seems like DJ Moore is starting to take over the wide receiver 1 spot again, and Luther Burden is back too this week, so that might eat into his play. So it's just hard, hard. So I like to I'll go with either Aaron Jones or Keenan. Problem with Keenan is you're feeding Gatson and Johnson and McConkey.
Yeah.
So maybe go Aaron Jones and flex. Yeah, Aaron Jones and flex. Well, you're looking at, I think a good tight end would be Kincaid.
I agree. He's a great matchup against Miami.
Yeah. So let's go Kincaid in at the tight end. Fan popped up with a hammy. Huh. I didn't see that. So interesting. Yeah, so Njoku would be a must start if he misses this week. I think they're both a must start anyways,
Definitely.
All right, let's go Kincaid, 62. Okay. So that actually gives us a little bit more money to play with too. We have a running back, wide receiver, and flex.
Okay, we have 3 spots to fill. Okay. Let's see. You said you wanted MHJ is a very nice pick. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Addison or Devontae Smith. AJ Brown's back though, and so is Goddard. But I think he has a better matchup.
Yeah, I mean, there's a world where all those guys could really do good. It's up against the Packers on. Oh, the thing is, though, I think that's the Sunday night game.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, Monday night. Never mind then.
Or Monday? Yeah. I mean, if you want, we could try Wandale.
We do Wandale. That's a good matchup against. Yeah, it's a good matchup.
I like Wandale a lot. Depending on how much we have left after.
DJ Moore's a good spot too. But let's do Wandale. So we can go up Wilson or McMillan full PPR. I'm going Wilson.
Yeah. Assuming I was gonna say Wilson for sure, but I don't know if he's still hurt. I think full participant.
Yeah, I was thinking, well, I know he's not talking about Michael Wilson for the Cardinals, so he has to be talking about Garrett Wilson. Yeah, I'm going Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, definitely. Every week has to be Garrett Wilson.
All right, so running back, where are we sitting at now?
Yeah, I wonder how much we have left.
Oof. All right, so let's do.
Oh wait, we have a running back and a flex left.
Yeah, so we could let's go running back, and we might be able to do Devon A-Chain. I like James Cook, but the injury thing worries me. I mean, I hate playing.
Yeah.
A-Chain, that might be a good play.
Yeah, I like A-Chain. McCaffrey's matchup proof.
Yeah.
That's expensive.
Rams haven't allowed a rushing touchdown all season. They've allowed, but he can get a receiving touchdown.
They're due to give up a rushing touchdown, it sounds like.
Caleb or Dart. I think going.
Probably Dart.
Yeah, I think I'd go Dart. I do like Caleb because I like his weapons better.
Mm.
But yeah, I'll go Dart just because of the rushing upside too. So
Yeah. Dart and Herbert, I think, are the top 2 rushing QBs this year.
yeah, Dart is slowly becoming top 5 in fantasy points.
Yeah.
So it's full PPR DG Moore, Olave, JMO, or Slayton. I need 2. I'm not playing Olave. I might go DJ Moore and JMO.
I go JMO for sure.
Yeah, I think I do that. Full PPR Caleb, Love, or JJ. Need 1. I don't like Loves.
Yikes.
Um,
Probably go with the best weapons here. Was that between Caleb or JJ?
yeah, so I'll go Caleb. It's a better matchup against the Giants. So
It's just a matter of time though before JJ goes off, or before Justin Jefferson goes off.
yeah. So we got 6,000 to play with the flex. That's actually pretty damn good.
That's very good. Yeah.
So let's see. Who would be? What would be better? A running back, another running back, or what's Swift or Mon guys? Over Rashid Shaheed. That might be sneaky good.
I have to ask this question every time I'm here. How much is Alec Pierce?
Mr. 3 catches for 150 yards, but can't find the end zone. That's
He's due for a touchdown eventually.
But he's not going to be on because that's the early game.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's Monday, or it's it's the London game. You're right.
Are you head of his fan club? Huh?
Yeah. I'm actually related. I'm kidding.
I can see it.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Right. So let's go back down. We're at 6,000.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, depending on how much we can afford, I don't think I've seen anything yet.
Not Kamara. That's for. How's Kamara still costing that much?
Man, I don't know.
See, we have Rabandi,
I think.
Rashid Shaheed. And because he should fit in flawlessly because he's used to the offense. Because Kubiak came from the Saints. So
right. Yeah.
Winning marks against Houston or against Jacksonville.
Last game for Woody was very interesting.
But it was they're going against a good defense too.
Yeah.
So going against Jacksonville just gave up 100 something yards to Genty. They're better against the pass, and plus his pass catching upside. All right. H.A. Bucky, Junkins, Rico, Harvey, Mongai, drop 1. Well, dropping Bucky because he's hurt.
Yeah.
If you have let me represent this. If you have IR spot, then Bucky should be on your IR spot. If not, then try trading Bucky before you drop him. If not, then I would trade. Then I would drop Harvey, either Harvey or Bucky.
Yeah.
Too much upside with Mongai because it's just the two running backfield right now. Because I don't think Rashawn Johnson's ever coming back. So
yeah, I probably.
Oh yeah, I would drop.
You said drop Harvey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so
I guess your decision between Shaheed or Marks. It's up to you.
Slayton too.
Slayton. I'm not really sure. Maybe.
We already have Wandale going, so
we have Wandale,
let's do I like Shaheed.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he seems to be consistent.
or
So,
Peter Parker.
it's up to you. I'm not really fond of any of these guys down here, so I don't have much of a say.
All right, let's go. Yeah, we'll go Shaheed.
That looks like a winning lineup. Wow. Everything is like amazing.
Definitely got a strong running back room. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. You can't go any better than those running backs, except for maybe McCaffrey.
Yeah. So if there's one spot to improve on, where would it be, do you think?
I think we have the receivers we have are very underrated.
Yeah.
They're guys that are cheap, but it's cheap in a sense compared to like the top receivers, but they have a high potential of outscoring the projection. So I like the receivers. It's probably the best tight end of the week as far as the matchup standpoint.
Yeah.
Kate. So I mean, I really like the team.
All right, I'm good with that too. See, one flex full PPR: Swift, Sharp, Kamara, Monty, Vidal, or Jalen Warren. I'm going Jalen Warren. I'm staying away from Kamara. I'm staying away from Vidal. Charbonnet seems to be touchdown dependent. You know, I think Jalen Warren has the most upside. He's going to have the most volume of all of these people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's becoming a bell cow too, Jalen Warren.
Yeah, definitely. Well, shoot. So, what are you looking for? What 4 players, sneaky players, are you looking for this weekend? Like one running back, one quarterback.
Oh, one running. I usually just go receivers mainly, but if I had to think, quarterback, probably Brissett again, because I really like how this Cardinals offense is looking so far, and Marvin Harrison Jr. is looking like a clear peak performance. So I don't want to fade any of the guys there.
Yeah.
Receiver, probably Wandale, or Ibuka. As far as tight end, that's a good question. I probably don't have one. I don't really look at much of the tight ends anyway.
Yeah.
So there's that. I don't sure love that.
All right, man.
Yeah. Running back. Probably Judkins. That's not like quiet or sneaky or whatnot, but I want to see how he'll look this week with the missing pieces from the Jets, because that's going to set up how opposing running backs will look for the rest of the season who face the Jets. I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping, again, I'll keep on saying it until it happens, hoping Trayvon Henderson has a breakout weekend. I mean, this should be a good week for him. Even that's what Fantasy Pros was saying, because he's not running good inside, but he has outside speed. That's the Buccaneers' downfall. And look who is here. The man, the myth, the legend, the Shepherd.
Perfect timing.
What? You're silent, bro. Yes, you are. You're muted.
The weekly Mikely functions.
Okay, now speak.
Do you hear me now?
I hear you now.
Do you hear me well?
I hear you well, bro.
All right, I was saying you must be looking at my Canva, the art program. I've got number 32 right up on there for tomorrow. For tomorrow. Yeah. Yes, I do. I absolutely do. I'm already working on Saturday. Romo Dunze is already on that one. It's a hot button, man. Yeah, a lot of the goats and then everybody alike isn't sure what to do because of 2 big terrible duds out of Rome. Odunze.
Yeah.
And
DJ Moore is getting his big innings there.
And a little Coastal Lovely. I'm here to tell everybody that I think we're going back to Rome. I think I would. The numbers don't have anywhere to go but up.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless someone's going to tell me that there's something wrong with him. Is there something wrong with him?
He's been nursing injuries.
No, but I mean, like, seriously wrong.
No,
I mean, everyone's
nothing.
isn't everybody? Don't you think everyone's nursing injuries right now? Kamenangai had an ankle, as did Swift have a groin. Both of them full practice. Both of them are going to play. Both of them. Now, what do you do with that? What do you do with that? That's lousy.
You're still playing Swift, and then
Are you? Are you? I mean, like,
that's what. When I was looking at the stuff from Fantasy Pros, the matchups it said, and they said they're talking about Swift. Even if one guy is going, Swift will go back into getting like the 70% of the touches.
let's not forget. This is history. It's history with this guy in DeAndre Swift. There's history here. He's been dealing with a groin his entire 5-year career.
Groin, shoulder, knee.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He may and if something's nagging this guy, then we know, like, Ben Johnson rather just go with the stronger back. And I don't. Last time I checked, I didn't see DeAndre Swift running for 175 yards. Nevertheless, they're going to both
the Bengals defense. So
and that.
Yeah.
And that. Yes. So
Yes,
I mean, not that the Giants should be treated like the 85 Bears, but
yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's a little bit of a conundrum. That backfield now, the wide receiver room now. What's up? But let me say hello in person from Shepherd to Goats, the B Goat, the West Up Goat, the Alinda Goat.
And Goats, I will see you guys tomorrow night. Be a difference, make a difference.
We got to all these, right? Yes.
Yep.
I think we got to all these.
Peace.
Do we have a score in this game?
No.
You got your Raiders jersey on. I didn't bring it up.
Hello,
hello, Kaylee.
Later on.
How are you? How are you this evening, Kaylee High Tongue or Her Tongue or whatever your name is? Hello. How are you? That's all I need to do is get the Rhino all aggravated. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and goats, look at this man. Look at this man right here. The man with the plan.
What's up, everybody?
The man with the data and the science and the science and the data.
The number one GT fan, the number one Pierce fan, the number one.
Alec Pierce. Is it that time? Is it going to be that time? He's talented wide receiver. We all know that. We know that. It's just that is Daniel Jones getting through the progression to get Alec Pierce into the end zone, or is it more like, okay, well, this is the play that is being dialed up for me. Okay, I have to do this, that, and that. And if 1 and 2 don't work, then maybe we'll get to 3. See, here's the thing with Alec Pierce. And again, this doesn't take any of the talent away from Alec Pierce whatsoever. Alec Pierce needs to then he needs to be number 1 in the pecking order of that progression, aka something specifically designed for Alec Pierce to get into that nice colored shaded part of the field, which is called the end zone. And I'm sure it'll be.
They tried in the beginning of the season. They tried. Lately, they haven't, but it's been balanced out with a lot of targets. So.
Yes. Okay. And it's been good. It's been decent. I should say not good because we're still waiting for the touchdown. He's been a decent flex, I'd say, for the last few weeks. He's been a decent flex play of the low variety, right? 10 points, 11 points, 9 points. We'll take it, right? We'll take it, Goats, right? West Up Goat, Debo, and Downs, and Jawan. I'm not going to start Debo. This team is just – I don't want to start anybody on that team unless Jaden Daniels is under center. And since Jaden Daniels is not under center, this team is just doomed to be absolutely terrible, unfortunately. unfortunately. Now, Josh Downs has been playing really well and has been a really good option for DJ. And Jawan's playing the Rams, right? Yeah, I don't know about that. I think we'd have to roll with Josh Downs. You have Pierce also. Is this the same lineup? Pierce and Slayton and Pierce. Same lineup. These three plus these two.
Yeah, that's a good question.
B-Goat. Motherfucking B-Goat. So, no, it's a different lineup. All right. All right, so take both. Let's roll. Yeah, let's roll with both Colts. Keep in mind, it is the international game. If you do in fact start Josh Downs, if you do in fact start Alec Pierce, you're gonna have to put them out of the flex because of the early game, or just to give you the added flexibility. That's all. That's the only reason why we, and not just us, the fantasy goats, but across the board. It's advised always to make sure that anybody that's playing in like a prime time sort of spot gets moved out of the flex. Although this morning game is not really prime time now, is it? I don't even know if you could really consider that prime time. It's not prime time. I'm primarily sleeping at that time. Primarily.
I was reading. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I was looking at Chip Kelly's interview recently. He was talking about Gene T, his carries. There was a question revolving around how many carries he's getting and whatnot, and then he responded kind of like we're a team trying to get wins, not fantasy points. So we don't care for the carries. He's still our guy. He's still going to get the rushes. And, and even though Pete Carroll voiced that he's going to get 20 carries a game like 2 weeks before that, but I bet on him to get 21 carries today. He's at 4 so far. It's just the narrative, but it's something around here. It's interesting to see how Chip Kelly handled that question, and he's not wrong. But
Well, I mean, I think Chip Kelly may have also been listening to Brandon Bean, who made a similar reference to fantasy football in this huge community because of like how the Bills didn't really do much at the trade deadline. It's like we're not playing fantasy.
Yeah,
lovely. And Njoku Komet is playing. Or Njoku Komet is playing. B-Goat. Today's Thursday. B-Goat. And I have no doubt whatsoever about how in tune you are and what you are on top of and your knowledge of the game and your skill of playing the game. But it's only Thursday and you're telling me Cole Komet's already on. Is he off the injury report? And it wouldn't surprise me. I think it was only a concussion, correct? Yeah, so Cole Komet he'll have his jersey on. He'll be available to play. I would probably still go with the Njoku Warrior here. The Njoku Warrior against the Jets. Whether Fannin plays or whether Fannin doesn't play. There's nobody else.
I will check in a second. Gene T is currently 6 yards away for a potential touchdown, so I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to see if he gets in the end zone. Okay. This is my guy. Gene T. There was a question earlier asking about Gene T, so hopefully.
JT, Jonathan Taylor, JT?
No, Gene T. Gene T. Ashton.
Genty is out of the strong eye. No, he's off to the left of Gino right now. Trey Tucker is kind of in motion. I think that's Tucker. And Michael Mayer and Brock Bowers are on the field together. Yep. The heavy personnel, the heavy tight end personnel is what we're seeing right now.
I'm excited for that for the rest of the season for that offense.
I see 87. I see big bodies out there. That's what that is. I see Bowers. I see Mayer. I see Gino like a deer in the headlights. That's what I see. Let me. I need the big target. Genty is now in the strong eye. Tight end Bowers and Tucker on the field. Oh, Tucker. Now Bowers is in motion. Tucker blocking for Genty. Genty. Ooh, nice run there. Genty to about the 6-yard line. Goats. Ashton Genty is running it up on the Broncos. My pick to win the AFC. And we could go back and check that for late August when we did that, when we did those predictions. Late August.
Komet practiced fully today.
Oh yeah. Okay. So again, he's playing, but let's not forget. You know what I mean? Like that. I don't know how many snaps. I don't know what his usage would look like.
Yes, of course.
I don't know. I highly doubt Colston Loveland, very talented young man, playing the Giants. Keep in mind, you know, it's not as easy as said than done here.
Yeah.
Go. It's not as easy as said than done. Give me some more time to think about this one. So we have tomorrow lineup invites.
3rd and 2.
Here we go. Saturday we have the start sit show for the Goats. Sunday we're gonna have the reaction. Genty to the right, Gino, who's in motion, one of the tight ends. Tucker is right there, kind of not out wide, and Genty is going to get in there. That's a nice run.
Nice. Let's go.
It was a good drive. It's a good drive.
That's my guy.
Ashton Genty, folks. Ladies and gentlemen. Ashton Genty.
6 carries in the first quarter. That's because Broncos haven't done anything.
Hoping to pay off for his fantasy managers, his ADP. He's looking to pay off to you, Shepherd. Did you see that Fannin has a hamstring injury? I did not see Harold Fannin, unfortunately. I was looking at the injury report. I did not see Fannin. I'm going to be totally freaking honest with you.
Yeah, I was surprised when a viewer had said that, or when a goat had said that. I'm gonna check right now.
If it came up or popped up today, I did not see anything that came across from any of the beat writers, which is what I normally do, or as as we get much closer to Sunday. So like literally like Sunday 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning is when I'll go through like a site that just aggregates it all for you, and that would be the Roto Wires site, which I only use for that purpose.
Yeah, 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago, Fantasy Pros posted that Harold Fannin Jr. was dealing with a hamstring injury and was a non-participant at practice.
3 hours ago? What was I doing 3 hours ago? I don't know. I was doing something. I was busy. I must have been doing something for the Goats. I'm not doing anything. I'm not really doing much of anything else, really. I'm not doing anything else but for the Goats. Whether it's new audio equipment that we still haven't set up, new lighting. There's a lot of new lighting in this place. New lighting. I don't even know if this new lighting is going to get up in time for this season, which is kind of bothering me. Someone's offering me Derrick Henry and Romo Dunze for Tyrone and Nico. Oh, Aaron Reborn, how are you this evening, Aaron Reborn? Thank you for joining us on Thursday Night Football. You gotta let them know. Someone's offering me Derrick and Rome. I think this Sunday for the Ravens is going to be huge. This is almost like a must-win for the Ravens. If they don't get Derrick Henry going this Sunday, I don't think they'll be able to. I don't think there's enough time left in the season for them to get the requisite amount of wins. So with that said, Aaron,
he's been good too. Just no red zone carries.
That's right. So with that, like, yes, he has been rushing the ball well, for sure. So with that said, if you think that the Ravens could take care of the Vikings this Sunday and continue on a path with the rest of their schedule, which isn't necessarily that easy, but it's not that difficult either, from my understanding, from what I looked at last week, I would take Derrick Henry and I would take Odunze low at this time. Yes. Sell off Tyrone Tracy, who A, plays on the Giants right now. B, if Cam Scatterbo wasn't injured Tyrone Tracy would barely be able to get on the field. Now he's only able to get on the field because he's technically supposed to be the RB2, and it's looking like he might also be the RB3 or the RB2 behind Singletary, right? Which is terrible. I have Tyrone. I'm telling you to get rid of him. I have Tyrone in my home league keeper.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, Stroud we know is out for this week, but I'm not sure as far as the injury for the rest of the season how it's going to affect him too. So that's obviously that's going to affect Collins as well. Maybe it's worse than people expect. I don't know. Maybe not, but I'm not trying to risk it for sure. I mean, I'd rather take the safety within Derrick Henry and Odunze.
Yeah. And can you imagine? Now imagine if the Ravens do take care of business. Then they have more of a reason to just continue to stick with their game plan. But if they don't, if the Vikings, who are also kind of in a must-win, but not as bad as the Ravens, if the Ravens, if the Ravens lose to the Vikings, then it could get a little bit more tough. So I'm just trying to lay out the narrative in terms of what you can expect from Derrick Henry moving forward, with a win this Sunday for them or with a loss, because with a loss comes now, okay, I'm not sure how they get up for the games, or I'm not sure how much they use Derrick Henry moving forward and try to preserve him for another season next year.
Right.
That's why. That's we're not talking about a spring chicken. We're not talking about we're not even talking about Jonathan Taylor's age, right? Like JT is probably 3-4 years younger than Derrick Henry. So like Derrick Henry's he's not young. He's built differently. He's not young, Aaron. And if you're new to the channel, Aaron, which I'm not 100% sure whether you are or aren't, but if you are new, we really appreciate if you would subscribe, like the show, like the stream. I got the data scientist with me, Neo. I am your shepherd. We are on Friday live, Saturday live, Sunday after the main 4:25 Fox or CBS game reaction right after that sucker. Monday key fantasy takeaways. Monday key, only the keys. West up. Who if the season ended today, who's winning the Super Bowl? West up, goat. Who's winning I'll ask you. Super Bowl is in 2 weeks. You could take any two teams to play, and then obviously one winner. Who is it?
Let's see. Well, if Pacheco is as good as I potentially see him coming back to be, then I'd probably say the Chiefs. But if not the Chiefs, we could see another Chiefs against Eagles. Now I could either see both those teams really could win, because the Eagles they're moving on. Even with, Barkley had his best game last week. Frankly, ironically, it came with the heavy set with the two tight ends, which Smith should have also done well. He did okay, but they're moving. They're still winning games even when Barkley has been mediocre. So when Barkley is great, I don't know who really can't stop them. But the Chiefs, I think, if the running game is good with Pacheco, I think potentially they can make it. Boring answer, because that's what happened last year, but
Yeah. So
history repeats itself for a reason.
Broncos are my pick to win this conference. Now, when we move to the NFC, that gets a little bit trickier there. I think yes, definitely the Broncos. The Broncos are going to dog walk the rest of this conference. I promise you. Barring a serious injury. So as long as they continue to stay healthy, like they are now, and I know they're not even at full health now, but even with a Surtain out, as long as they don't start losing serious pieces, like their linebacker Greenlaw, like their safety Hufanga, where they don't have to go into their depth and their bench and then have these guys start. As long as they stay relatively healthy, they're going to win the AFC. Now, If the Rams could get home field advantage, if they could get the 1 seed out of this thing, like where the Eagles and Jalen Hurts has to go over to LA and play them, it's going to be a lot harder for the Eagles. If the Eagles have to go to the Packers, so the Packers have the 1 seed.
Right.
I think the Eagles. I don't think the Packers match up well with the Eagles right now. That's a problem. So either or, I kind of feel like if the Eagles aren't in the Packers' way, I think it could be the Packers. And especially here's the other kicker: if the Rams have to go to Green Bay in the dead of winter. And they're not going to win that game in Green Bay either. Those are the scenarios. So, like, the NFC is, of course, open, up for grabs. Ashton Genty's on the field. There's Brock Bowers and Trey Tucker. I don't even know. You don't necessarily call that wide, but he's kind of like lined up wide. He's just like kind of like off the formation. He's not like out wide. There's Jackson Powers, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The Jackson Powers. All right. You gotta let them know.
I would say for the Packers, I was on them, but then Tucker Kraft. I mean, people think that like, okay, Musgrave, he'll replace him, but Kraft is not your ordinary tight end. This guy, he's really, really underrated, and he had a potential to become a top 3 tight end, not just because the offense that they were in, that he was a part of, where everybody essentially gets a piece, and he was still a top tight end. Like that's like you can't really come out with that with another tight end like that. I mean, I really do like Kraft. I'm not sure how this Packers offense is going to roll with Musgrave. That's a very I don't like that.
Let me ask you this question: do you put how much credence? How much stock do you put into the fact that the Packers drafted Musgrave first in 2023? So, in other words, when it came to, oh my God, look at Genty. I think that might be coming back. That's coming back. So, in other words, in terms of the draft capital for Luke Musgrave was higher, right, than the capital and the draft grade, really, the actual grade itself. The Packers grade doesn't mean it was the Raiders grade. It doesn't mean that it was the Eagles grade. The Packers graded Musgrave ahead and drafted him as such. And then Kraft, how much stock do you put into that?
Yeah, they have a lot of trust in the guy. Understandably, it's just I'm not sure. I hope I'm proving wrong. I really do, because I do like I like that.
I'll tell you, what it tells me is that Luke Musgrave is just as capable, if not more capable, than Tucker Kraft. Although Tucker Kraft has played more games, right? So he's obviously been in much bigger situations than Luke Musgrave, because Luke Musgrave has been in and out for the better part of 2.5 seasons.
Right.
But if he starts to just start logging in some full-time reps, whether that's 66% or 70%, whatever the case is, just start getting more reps from more repetition, I think we're going to see Luke Musgrave perform in the same manner. I really do. I don't think his talent is not the same. His talent isn't as it's not weaker. It's not lesser than Tucker Kraft's talent. So I forget that this is an offense with a scheme and a head coach that does very well when it comes to utilizing that position and getting that type of athlete open.
Right.
They do,
yeah,
and they're just as important in that blocking game as well as most wide receivers are, and tight ends, so on and so forth. Fantasy Goats. How much time is left in this quarter? And then we will take off. We need to preserve the energy for the weekend. That's what we need to do, goats. We are going to preserve this energy. One-on-one blocking. Allen getting right after freaking Dak. Oh my God. The Broncos dog walked. They're dog walking them. Kind of feel like the Broncos have barely played any home games. They're showing all these games that are on the road. Texans, Giants.
Yeah.
They played in Europe against the Jets. This is a rare home game.
Yeah, it's been probably, it feels like a year now.
It's been a year. It's been a year since they've been on the road. Since
At
they've been
home. Yeah, they've been home, yeah. That's what it feels like.
Goats wanted. That's right. Do us the big time solid. Show the love and support. Subscribe. Like the shows. We really appreciate all you goats. Again, we will be back tomorrow. We will be back Saturday. We will be back on Sunday. We will be back Monday. And then next Tuesday. Jeez. Next Tuesday will be week 11's waiver advice. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. All right, well, that's Neo, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls and goats. That's Neo. I am your shepherd. We will see you tomorrow. Take care.
Take care, everybody.